Welcome back to part 2 of the camping vlogs, guys. You find us here in Cromer Centre, where we are just on our way out to do a little bit more exploring and check out a little bit more of the Carnival week here down in Cromer. So those that are new to the channel, welcome in, and please don't forget to drop us a subscribe, and of course, most importantly, give us a like. Plenty more content upcoming this week. So here we are, guys, on part 2 of our blog, where you find us heading down, like I say, to the seafront, catch up a little bit with what's going on, and most of all, to do some exploring. So if there's one thing about Cromer, guys, all of the unique houses really does take my eye. Very, very eye-catching are the properties in Cromer. Very old school sort of historic town. Plenty of history behind it. Plenty of lovely looking buildings with pleasant balconies. Right on the top, almost like a penthouse, but not quite. But the unique draws my attention massively, for sure. Here we have, guys, #1 fish and chips, which I don't know whether everybody knows, but this is actually one of the best 25 voted in the country, which is a nice fact to have here in Norfolk. #1 Fish Bar Cromer, guys, massive huge shout out to them. Their food is absolutely delish. Recommend it to anybody. So of course, all of those sea lovers, seaside town resort lovers, if you ever do visit #1, plenty of seating on the inside, as you can probably just about see there through the window. But overall, as it is #1, you get the #1 view as well. And if you're even luckier, that building there at the distance at the slipway is an R&I rescue station. If you're even luckier, on a good day you'll get to see that launch, which is quite a sight, I believe. So there's another factor about Cromer, guys. Of course, Cromer crab is the pier. So those of you that get to watch this video, if you're into your fishing, I'd strongly recommend considering Cromer. You are able to fish directly off the end of the pier, or if you fancy a little bit before the end of the pier, you can go on the sides. But the pier is totally accessible to all fishermen, and they are quite alright to do so at their own leisure. So part of a historic town in Cromer, there is a hell of a lot of historic information to be found. Type in Cromer, Norfolk history, and you'll be quite surprised, that's for sure. Good old Google. Those of you that are into crabbing as well, we get a lot of crabbing here on the pier. Plenty of crabs to go around for all. Unfortunately, guys, there's not really much to show here this evening. Wednesday, however, is going to be the big day, so keep an eye out for Wednesday's video. That's going to be the big one. Just to point out as well, it's not often you get to actually see how beautiful that colour of the sea is. Obviously, English seas, English rivers, they're usually quite dirty places, so I hope you're enjoying the view. So back in 2024, Cromer also got Pier of the Year, which, as you'll see in just a moment, this pier is not to be missed, guys. So anybody that has never visited Norfolk, I really strongly suggest visiting. There is so much to do around here. And overall, Norfolk is absolutely fantastic scenery. So over the last couple of years, we've had these installed here on the Seagate wall, which is obviously designed to stop the tides. Unfortunately, over the years, the tides have drastically changed for the worst as well, not for the good. And as we've found it to be quite drastic in winter time, so took them nearly, I believe, a year, was it 6 months, something like that, to get all of this done by heavy duty machines, which completely stops the tide coming in and getting the place absolutely drenched. So here we are, guys, on the pier itself. Just going to head on in now and head towards the end and show you a little bit of Cromer Pier. And there we are, guys, that's where we were just a moment ago when we started the video, up there on that coastal path line. Absolutely fantastic views and scenery. Anybody that's thinking about visiting the area, I really wouldn't think twice about doing it. And here we are, guys, the RNLI station itself, which is based right at the end of Cromer Pier, which is open to the public as well, may I add. So if you ever do come to Cromer, it's another site view and explore for you guys to come and take advantage of. You can actually go into the station and actually see the boat itself. So guys, we currently have a diver who is currently just below that yellow boat looking thing. So hopefully in a minute or two, if he pops up, we might get to see him. So guys, you find us back at camp where we are just going to have a bit of a chill out, and we'll be heading back down into Cromer shortly, ready for a carnival day, or a pre-carnival day. So main day's tomorrow, so keep an eye out for tomorrow's videos, guys. It's going to be a blast, that's for sure. We've got the carnival in the evening, and we've got plenty of activities going out throughout the day. So don't forget to keep posted for them. So here we are, this fine, glorious, chilled, chilly day. Not so hot today, which is always a bonus. It's never good when it's hot. Never ever good, but it's nice when it's cool, but with a bit of warmth behind it. So today's plan, guys, as I say, we're going to be heading down to Cromer City, or Cromer Town, Cromer Village, whatever you call it. And obviously there's going to be quite a bit of activity going on there today, so we'll put a bit of content out there this afternoon for Cromer. Like I say, tomorrow is the main day. It's Carnival week and it's Carnival day tomorrow. So stay tuned for tomorrow, guys. It's going to be a good one. Just take into effect these views. I cannot get over these hilltop views. So I am currently on a bit of a hill because our pitch is just behind us. And this is the view you get if you walk 20 yards ahead of where we pitched our tent. Right on top of the sea line. Very nice. Very, very nice. So this is the entrance / exit to get back down to reception here at Manor Farm. Like I say earlier on in the video as well, or no, sorry, my previous video to this one, anybody that's thinking about a camping trip coming up or start of next year, please do consider these guys here in Cromer. They are absolutely fantastic. They are not just your basic site either. They have got so much here to do, surrounding sea, sights, scenery, adventure parks. There's loads to do. It's a bit of a quiet site, but it's a lovely quiet site. It's not too quiet, but not too busy. It's just perfect. The vibe, well, the vibes, I can't express this enough. The vibes are absolutely out of this world. I'm one to suffer quite heavily with anxiety, and since I've been here on holiday, my anxiety levels have been so chilled, calm, relaxed. I've actually really enjoyed myself. I've never felt, well, I have, but I haven't felt so relaxed in probably a good 6 months to a year, since probably my last holiday. But that's just the joys of everyday life, I guess, guys. So stay tuned. We'll see you in Cromer. So here we are, guys. We're finding ourselves in Cromer Centre, all ready for the carnival tomorrow. Unfortunately, we have just missed the best parts, the fire brigade. As you can see, the colour difference there in the grass. We're actually doing a little bit of a performance with this car here. Don't quite know what the extent was because we missed the best parts, but I do believe they are back tomorrow, so hopefully we'll get a bit more of this on content tomorrow. But this was another thing they were doing. I'm assuming they were demonstrating how they cut people out of a car, should the worst ever occur. Also got the East Anglian Air Ambulance. Humongous shout out to them. They do a tremendous job, absolutely fantastic. I cannot take my hat off to these people enough. They work tirelessly to support the people most in need at the difficult times of their lives. So once again, massive shout out to the East Anglian Air Ambulance. This is quite a cool little tank. So literally just 30 seconds before the video started, they did have the lights going on this little mini Dennis, but unfortunately I missed it. So hopefully again tomorrow we'll get this all on content for you guys. Hopefully. No promises. So guys, those of you that may have only just joined, or you're watching a video ahead of time, we are currently in Norfolk in Cromer, currently at the Cromer Carnival. Fantastic event. It happens every year and it's all in aid of the community. They all pull together and do their absolute best for a show, and one thing that can be confirmed, they do an absolute fantastic job and they do put a show and a half on. So for those of you that have only just joined, Cromer Carnival, guys, that's where we are. There's the Coast Guard just leaving out. Probably back tomorrow, hopefully. Fingers crossed, all being well. Got a bit of paintballing going on here on the end. Don't quite know the extent to what happens here, but it looks like there's some sort of action that takes place. Guys, big shout out to Wyndham Furniture Warehouse, fantastic company. We've just brought a few little bargains off them, which will be on the end of the video in the photos. So Wyndham Furniture Warehouse, they specialise in all types of different antiques, jewellery, retro, collectibles, you name it they do it. Garden furniture, house clearances, removals available as well. Based over in Norfolk. Wyndham Furniture Warehouse. Here they are, guys. Wyndham Furniture Warehouse. Absolutely fantastic little selection of bargains here, guys. Check them out. Well worth it. Well worth the buy. Big shout out to the Gray brothers. Fantastic show events they hold here in Norfolk and surrounding areas. Larry Gray is the main man, so a big shout out to Larry. Known Mr. Gray for a number of years now. Fantastic rides and great energies when they're about, that's for sure. Once again, guys, massive huge shout out to the Gray brothers. As I say, they do an absolute great show. Never ever fail to disappoint, do these guys. Hook a duck. Decent prices as well on some of the stalls. The famous of all. The Super Trooper, guys. The Super Trooper. We'll try and get this on content when it goes up. It's quite good to watch. Shout out to Amigos Grill and Le Martin's Ice Cream Services. Very well known services, Le Martin's. Been around for decades. Just while nobody's using them, just to like to point out that it's nice to see that there's disabled access. Plenty of room for a wheelchair user to go and do what they need to do. Great thinking. That's what I like to see. Thinking for all. It's very unusual to see for sure, but it's nice to see. Brady Bunch Crew is what I think this person calls themselves. Hair braiding here. So if you're about in Cromer and you want your hair braided, come and see these people. I'm sure they can look after you. Big shout out to Kev's Pick and Mix Sweets here in Cromer. They look like I've got some delicious sweets in there, that's for sure. I might be coming back here myself tomorrow. Unfortunately, they're closed at the moment, so. But yeah, Kev's Pick and Mix Sweets. Looks delicious. Big shout out to Jilly's Jacket Potatoes. Jilly's Jacket Potatoes.